Here, I just need to show you a couple of the secrets of biscuit making. I'm going to go kind of fast to keep the video short. At any rate, start out with 2 cups of white flour and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Mix those together in a measuring or a mixing bowl of some kind. Next, 1/3 cup of oil. I put in 1/3 of a cup of oil into a cup like this, and I stop.
It's olive oil.
Olive oil in this case. And then I'm going to do 2/3 of a cup of milk. But how do I do that? I pour that right on top of this until it's overflowing just a little bit, because I like a little bit of extra milk in there. So that part's done. Then the next part that's critical is stir, but don't stir too much. You want to just stir until everything is mixed, but if you stir too much, you're going to have tough biscuits. So I do this down the sides a little bit, and if you're looking in, you can see that we're just in the gooey stage here, but we're not in the liquid stage. Then, on a floured board or countertop, just put that out there like that. See, it's still kind of globby. I like it globby. You really need to do this a few times to get the hang of it. So if you're doing it for Thanksgiving, I would make biscuits for Dan at least once a week, every week before that. just
serve them in bed, right?
And of course, I like to get everything out of there. You might not be as meticulous as I am about that, but there you go. Okay, so now you got your dough there. Now just a little sprinkling of flour on top, just to keep your hands from it. Then you gently pat a little bit. So you don't want to over knead. So pat it down once, twice, like that. Now it's already turning into nice dough. There we go.
So it's more patting than
And now, I don't want to knead it too much, so I'm going to be cutting them out. So I think right there is enough. See, it's still very pliant, but it's not tough dough. Boing, boing, boing. There you go. So now I pat it down till it's about, I like thick biscuits, so I pat it till it's about 1 inch thick, just like that. And then,
not even 1 inch, really.
Then I take a glass and I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you know, after you've cut as many as you can out, you pat it, and you do it again until you get
very little
more biscuits out of it. And of course, what's going to happen is after you've gotten a certain number of biscuits out, there's just not any more to end up with. And that's, what do you do with that little bit of extra dough? That's called the gnervel. You just roll it up and you make it into a little mini biscuit to put on your cookie sheet. So then you put it in a cookie sheet. You have it in an oven that is preheated to about 400 degrees, and then you put them in there and bake them until they're light golden brown, which is maybe about, I don't know, 15 minutes, but watch them. That's the best way to do it. And enjoy.
With butter and honey. That's it.
Butter and honey is the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
and do you need to wear that hat when you're doing it?
You don't have to, but it helps. Okay, hope you're successful with biscuits, carrying on the family tradition. Adios, amigos.